Hey, what's up guys? TLK here. In today's video we're going to be building a small and compact yet kind of stylish player home. So essentially it's a camp in Fallout 76, but I think it's just a bit easier to call it a player home. And now I think one of the most important things about this build is the size of it. Okay, it is quite compact and quite small, but it's still practical. You can still fit, like I've got a kitchen, living area, dining area, bedroom upstairs, you got a little workshop area, all that kind of stuff. And surprisingly, with just the construction of the building alone, it only used a little bit over maybe a quarter of the total budget, which leaves an enormous amount of room for like decorating and all the rest. And that's the biggest issue I think with Fallout 76, is you can build yourself a really nice structure, but leaving yourself enough budget at the end of it to be able to decorate it exactly how you want it, or to make it even look half decent. That's probably the biggest issue, and I think that's the good thing about this build, is that it only uses a little bit over a quarter of the total budget, which leaves an enormous amount of room for decorating. So pick yourself a nice, reasonably flat bit of ground. I've just chosen a cliff edge here. I like the cliff edges because you only have to protect yourself from the front. With that said, let's jump in and let's start building. I've gone ahead and laid out all the flooring for us. Okay, so we start off with 2 wooden floors and then 2 concrete floors right next to it. The type of floors aren't really important. I just like to have variety in most of the build. So next up, we've got a 2x4 right behind it. Okay, as you can see, these are the concrete floors, and I put a stairway kind of in the middle here. And then right at the back here, we've got a 2x3 wooden floors. So this is basically the back deck. And we'll go ahead and start placing our walls in. So I'm using concrete. Feel free to kind of mix this up a little bit too if you're following along. You can use your own different types of prefabs and stuff. I'll just be your guide. So run our walls all the way around here, and just make sure these are all facing inwards. Okay, put a window in here, and I like to try to add as many windows as I can to just let a bit of light in. So we're going to go with these half walls up the top here. This is what I was talking about with adding a little bit of variety in different heights and sizes and moving the floors around a little bit. I'll get into that a little bit more as we get to it. So we'll place our floors in here, and I try to get mine to face all the same way. I'm a little bit OCD like that. Continue to place your roofs in, floors. And now, this is where we try to create a little bit of extra shape to the main structure itself. Okay, so put a couple of these half floors in. I might have to put in some little square floors as well. Making sure we got the 2 half floors at the front with the 1 square floor. And then we're going to start placing our, this is like a bulkhead kind of thing, just adding a little bit of design to the outside of the house so it's not just so flat and square. And we're just adding pretty much a corner each end. So what you have to do is you kind of have to move these floors around a little bit, okay, to place walls where you want to place them. And this is a method I used in Fallout 4 as well. So most of the walls will generally only attach to like a 2-block floor, whether that be a half block or a full block. And all we're doing is just allowing for that. And you might just have to, it might be a little bit tedious sometimes, but sometimes you just have to move your floors around a little bit to kind of get everything exactly where you want it. Okay, so now Apologise, I did skip ahead a little bit there and went to place the walls in and realised that you can't actually place the walls in. You can't actually place the roofs over the walls. So what you want to do is basically put your roof in here at the very edge where we put these timber walls in, and you want to go ahead and basically just place them all around. Okay, they should line up pretty much with the floor below you. They may actually poke out half a block. So put this edge on first. Apologise about my voice as well, I'm still recovering from the flu. So now that we've put the roof in, we'll finish this balcony off. As you can see, these single wall, fences only place on the 1 squares, or I don't even, we'll call them 1 squares, okay? They're the small ones, so it's half of a half block. And we'll place this last 2 in, and as you can see, they poke over about half a block, which is okay. That's what we wanted to do. And now that we've got the roof in, we can then go ahead and start placing our metal walls in. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of these metal walls, okay, because they do have like a really weird LOD issue or something, as I'll show you in a minute. But you know what, I did want to add variety to this build, and we're going to use the metal anyway. And that one didn't place in where I wanted it, so we'll finish these walls off. Put a door in as well, and put a couple of windows in here. And then we'll just box off this stairway, and then once we finish that, we'll go ahead and we'll fix our wall that I just placed in. Now you don't have to use wallpaper, but I mean, if you have it, you may as well. This is that issue I was telling you about. See how it kind of gets a little bit jittery on those the exterior of the prefabs. I'm not sure if this is a bug that's going to be fixed or what's going on there. But for now, let's fix this wall up, okay? And now this is easily fixed by just taking the wall out, and sometimes you can just rotate it around. But as you can see here, it's just not going to go where I wanted it to go. So what we'll do, take this floor out. I'll finish these wallpapers. We'll take this floor out, and then all we have to do is just switch the stairs over and put a floor back in. Okay, so take this one out, and we'll just pop this over here, and then we'll put a floor in. Okay, this will basically just allow us to put the wall on the inside or the outside, and we want it on the inside. So take that out, put this back in, and then that's fixed. So now we'll go ahead and finish this back section off. Okay, put a door in here, and we'll chuck this one in. Now this is going to be our kitchen, so we'll put another window in here, and then we'll begin sealing this off. Okay, box in the stairway. Now we got ourselves a little entranceway, a bit of a kitchen. I better seal this off. It's not very big, but you don't need it to be too big. I'm going to use red in here. Happy with that. And now we'll go ahead and put our fences in. I might use these white. Yeah, I'll use these white picket fences. So these are a little bit buggy as well, which I'm getting pretty used to in most online games. Okay. Okay. So this is our back deck. We're going to turn that into a like a workshop or something like that. Put a front gate in here. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure about the white picket fence at the front, but let's place it in for now. How's that looking? Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Gonna finish this back bit off. This is kind of mimicking the front, basically. Put some floors in here. And this is pretty much the same concept I was talking about before. With placing actually no, we won't place it. We'll actually put the single block at the end. So we'll pull these over. Slide them over. And we'll place this one at the end, okay? Because we're going to need to put 2 of those single fences in, and they won't place on anything else but a single block. So that's better. And then we'll just place a floor in here. And where are we? There. Okay. That's looking a little better. And now, just place our doors in, and I think we'll go with blue. Let's get a little bit of variety in colour as well. So probably pretty important to make sure that door opens outwards, because there's only a little small entrance here, and we don't want to club that up too much if we can. So this one will go outside. Yeah. And we just need 2 more doors for upstairs. That's good. Yeah, the blue looks good. I like that. Let's go ahead and jump ahead here, and we'll place in some turrets. Okay. Now, in order to do this, we're going to have to place our fusion generator in. Okay. Now, if you don't have a fusion generator, you can obviously make do with something else. But my fusion generator fits right in here, very snug. And then we'll just run this power around the entire house, okay? Put a turret up the top here, put a turret down the front here. Now I use heavy laser turrets, okay? They seem to be the most reliable, and they have always been since Fallout 4, so yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so that doesn't fit. So let's put another little conduit end on here. And put an end cap on. And there we go. Might need a little extra power. Okay, so I'm going to run my power off the edge here. And that, theoretically, should be full power. Cool. And that's pretty much the base structure. Okay, as you can see, even with the fusion generator and everything, it hasn't used a huge amount of the budget. Okay, so I've gone ahead and just decorated mine, added everything I needed. So put a main bedroom, a little place to for your trophies, and a kitchen, unfinished, and living area and dining. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little bit snug, but it's still practical. It fits everything in. It's at a very low budget. I've just added a little bit of clutter to the stairway, and a workshop out the back. And I think overall it didn't turn out too bad. Okay, with a little bit of lighting and decorating and stuff like that. It's just a nice, neat little compact and stylish build. So that's a wrap for today. Hope you guys like the build. Hope this helps someone out. And don't forget to hit that like button for me. I'm TLK, and I'll see you guys next time.